What's going on, people? So another real talk, and this time I'm doing another true story. So I met a girl many years ago. When I say many, it's many. It's not been that many, but there you go. Anyway, I met a girl and I met her online, and we chatted and got to know each other as you do, and then you agreed to kind of meet up. And then I said to her, all right then, what about this day? What we can do about meeting up this day? And I even said to her, okay, I'm gonna buy the ticket. I even showed her what with the ticket. I showed her when I was leaving, what time I would get there. I showed her as proof. And I got on the train, New Street Station. I got on the train. She texted me to say that she was in Blackpool. You can hear my, you can hear the the kind of frustration in my voice right now. And so she told me that that she would make it back by the time I got to Deeside in North Wales. It was in Wales. Well, I went down there, and I got down there. She lived roughly nearby the train station, and I was calling her left, right, and centre to find out what's going on. Should I wait? Should I go? I was stuck there for a good 4 hours, waiting like an idiot. The only thing that saved me was there was a Wetherspoons nearby. But I was there waiting like an idiot. And then when I got home, eventually, she decided to call me and tell me how sorry I was, how sorry she was. And I wasn't having any of it. And there was no way I was actually going to go up there, because I'm not going to be suckered like that to go to a strange place twice in order to be done by like that. You know, she didn't even tell me that there was no plans to go to Blackpool. She didn't tell me until that very last second, that I was actually on the train waiting. Anyways, I've been thinking about telling you guys this story because I have been thinking about myself a lot recently, and to be honest, right, I had women over the years telling me that I'm gullible, I am naive, and I think I've been a victim of that. I'm guilty of that, I should say. I'm guilty of doing that. I'm guilty of not standing up for myself. I'm guilty of, running with things instead of just kind of owning the situation, owning the thing, to say to myself, like, when I'm being called upon, I should think about what I'm doing before I'm doing it. It's one thing to be selfless for somebody, but when you don't have no disregard for your own life, not living your own life, that's when it becomes a bit wrong, and I do have this sense where I shouldn't be, I should be honest with myself to say to myself, like, look, if I'm gonna end up dating somebody, if I'm gonna grow with somebody, obviously there has to be a good boundaries, because it's gonna have to be trust. There need to be issues ironed out. The communication needs to be on point, And I'm trying to learn all these things. I'm learning so much about myself, I'm learning the fact that through these stories that I'm telling you over time, I'm trying to give you a good understanding about myself and about what I want to try and do as a man. I know that I have seen some issues that I have to iron out, such as the ones I just explained to you. But ultimately, you know, I don't know what's going to happen in the next few years from now. I really don't. I don't know if I will achieve that dream of, you know, having my own children and being married. All I can do is believe. But all I can do now is try and learn, and hopefully, if if everything goes well, and you know, in fate and everything else, maybe that will happen. But I do have to learn from these instances to be a bit more stronger, to be a bit better. I know I'm a nice person. I know I am. I know I'm a good person, but I can't let myself to be naive and gullible. People have said that to me. Like, to be honest, they're right about me. They are. But it's up to me now to actually prove to myself that I can be a lot better than that. So I just thought I'd come up with this real talk story and just let you know what the kind of person I am. Yeah.